You have no idea how excited I've been to make this video actually, because I've been waiting 3 years to make this video. You already know the title. Why am I trying to act like a surprise here? Cue the intro. So for about 3 years now, I have been trying to get the Apple Card. Why 3 years? Well, it's because that's when I actually learned how credit cards work, because at the time, I was not entirely on board with the idea of a credit card, as I couldn't figure out the debt and banking systems, and I still can't figure that stuff out because they stupidly make it as complicated as humanly possible. So, 3 years ago, I had started actually trying to apply for the Apple Card, and that was anything but easy. Time and time again, I'd apply. Every single time they would reject me. So what was I using as a credit card in the meantime? This is my Discover card. This is my first credit card. And I have to say, during certain months of the year, this thing is rather useful. And during other months of the year, not so much actually. And I'm talking about the cashback thing. That's one of the many reasons why I wanted to apply for the Apple Card. Sometimes I get amazing cashback deals with my Discover. Currently, right now, it's 5% cash back if you shop at Walmart, which, despite that I live in the middle of nowhere, surprisingly, we do have a Walmart in the area, so I've been making use of that. And a few months ago, when I took my road trip to North Carolina, cash back was on gas, so I took full advantage of that on my trip to North Carolina. But then there are some other times of the year where the cashback deals are for, like, restaurants. I don't actually eat out that much. It's ever rare I actually eat out, so at that point, the cashback is pretty darn useless. I don't know what to do with it. But that's not the only reason why I got a credit card. I mean, I've been trying to figure out how the heck cashback works, and if you pay your credit card on time like I do, like seriously, I have never missed a payment in my entire life. If you pay your credit card on time like I do, how the heck do these credit card companies make money? Because they're giving me money back at the same time, and yet I've never missed a payment. So how the heck does this work? Because also my Discover card, it's a free credit card just like the Apple Card. How that works, I don't know. I genuinely don't know, and I've stopped even bothering trying to figure out how it works because I just get nowhere every single time. But yeah, aside from the cashback thing, why is a credit card important? Well, as I learned when I had got my car and as I needed to start fueling it, my goodness, I do not understand why it is this difficult, but I cannot get any gas station I visit to accept my debit card. To me, the concept of having a card like that, it does make sense. It's nice to have a card instead of having to stuff a whole wallet filled with cash and such. To me, a debit card makes sense, and that's actually what a lot of young people kind of get first, because if I recall, you have to be 18 in order to apply for a credit card or something like that. That's what I hear. But back when I got Red Fox and all I had at the time was my debit card, fueling that car was a pain in the I'd first visit the Shell station that is a little infamous on the Drive channel for a particular reason, and literally, I kid you not, everyone says that, oh, the gas pumps are so reliable and they'll take any card. Every single time I went to get gas, 5 different attempts, 5 different pumps. Every single time. It was always not the first, not the second, not the third, not the fourth. It was always the 5th one that worked. Until the last time that I fueled up at that station, and they literally tried to rob me. Not cool, Shell. They're still technically holding 4 cents from me, by the way, from that incident. So I can still claim that they robbed me. So yeah, not cool, Shell. Not cool at all. But it wasn't just that particular station I was having issues using my debit card. It's literally any gas station you go to. As it turns out, if you actually go to a Holiday gas station, for example, they don't even accept debit cards for in-store items bought, like go to buy a drink, for example. They don't even accept a debit card for that. You have to pay cash or with credit. You can't use a debit card, which is really unfortunate for a lot of 16 and 17-year-olds, as they apparently cannot apply for a credit card. So how does that even work? How are they supposed to get gas for their cars then? So you won't believe how happy I was once I turned 18 I had been able to apply for my first credit card, because that has opened up my ability to fuel my car so much more than what it used to be. Seriously, it was terrible. I'd have to go to the Festival gas station in town and always pay inside. It's that bad. Now, luckily, when I pay inside, they accept debit cards there. Can't do it at the pump. Nope, I've even tried my debit card at the pump before I start fueling, and nope, I always have to go in and pay inside because for whatever reason, that gas station or gas stations in general hate debit cards. And so yeah, this thing made life a heck of a lot more easy for me when I turned 18. However, there's still a bunch of reasons why I'm not a fan of the Discover card. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had a very great experience with Discover for however long I've been using them. They give me great cash back deals when during certain months of the year. And actually just recently, they decided to double all of the cash back that I have earned in an entire year. Apparently I earned throughout the entire year of spending with that card, I earned about $104 in cash back. Well, they decided to give me an extra $104 in cash back. So I got $208 in cash back over the course of this past year. Thanks, Discover. Literally, I am very genuinely happy to use that card. And there are still plenty of scenarios where I find myself, I'll be using that credit card. But then there's a handful of scenarios where it's just not that useful. Hence, why I still got this, the Apple Card. For one, the app, it's a tad not particularly easy to work with, and sometimes I can't figure out whether a payment has gone through or not, or how much credit I have left or something like that. I mean, the app is fine, but that's not one of Discover's highlights, and that's what Apple's absolutely famous for. And then second, I can't get cash back all the time, and especially in today's economy, I want to take full advantage of any cash back deals I can, and at least with the Apple Card, it doesn't matter where I use this card. I am guaranteed at least 1% cash back no matter what I use to spend it on. All that has to happen is just the card payment terminal needs to be able to accept MasterCard, because that's who Apple used to commission the Apple Card. That's who makes it, MasterCard. And then I'm at least guaranteed 1% cash back, which is super useful, especially at stores like Walmart, for example. Yes, Walmart does not use Apple Pay, which really sucks because, I mean, apparently if you use Apple Pay, but, well, with the Apple Card, then you're guaranteed 2% cash back. But if a store doesn't support Apple Pay for some stupid reason, like Walmart, for example, then you at least have a physical card you can use and you can at least get 1% cash back. Nice! And then, of course, I actually just made a kind of stupidly big purchase to the point where I'm almost kind of regretting my decision. Then again, it's for content for this channel. You'll find out what it is in a little bit, actually. Apparently it's supposed to arrive Tuesday, and it's currently Sunday as I record this, so whew, at least I got 3% cash back when using this. But alright, let's pull out this card actually. So just so you guys know, I've actually already used this card. I've been using it for about 4 days now at this point, so I've already taken it out of the packaging, and I currently put it back in this package backwards for a very obvious reason. You know how you have to have your legal name on the card and such? Well, guess what? Yeah, my legal name is on this card, and so I cannot exactly film B-roll of this for you because, well, unless I get some masking tape or something to hide it. But here's the card backwards. This is not how it's usually presented. It's usually presented the other way around, but obviously I put it back in backwards. But yeah, essentially it's as simple as you open this up, you take your phone and you put the NFC reader near this, which I've already done through that. This is a weird way apparently you have to bend the package like this just so you can pull it out or something. Ah, there we go. And then here we are, the Apple Card. One side of it. You're not allowed to see the other side for very obvious reasons. And then once you have this unboxed, you can just chuck the packaging aside and start spending with this, I guess. No, I like my Discover card because it has this beautiful, colorful design. Well, this is obviously just a plain white card, though. The material differences are obviously there. This is made of titanium. This is standard plastic. And this has NFC reader functionality, although somehow I haven't managed to get that to work yet. There's the NFC wireless icon on this, so in theory, it should work. Meanwhile, this card, I don't know if you can just tap it against a terminal or not. I'm assuming if you can just tap the card against a terminal, you probably could use your phone. I don't know. I haven't gotten this to do any tap things against the terminal. Then again, I haven't actually used the physical card yet. I just used the Apple Pay thing. But yeah, it's a basic credit card with your standard swiping stripe right here. And then on the other side, which I can't show you, actually I could put my finger across my name. There, here's the front without you seeing my actual name. On the front here is a chip reader, and obviously Apple has to put their branding somewhere. So yeah, it took 3 years to get this. I have tried to apply for this for 3 years, and it was last week I finally had my application accepted. So it took a while. I mean, once I finally got accepted, they shipped this relatively quickly, actually. Card came about 5 days after I filled out my application, and obviously I used the Apple Pay function in the meantime while waiting for this to show up in the mail. I still have yet to actually physically use this card, though I have a feeling it'll be a pleasure to use because I love this titanium finish. It feels really nice. This is my first titanium Apple product. You don't need to spend $1,000 on the iPhone 15 Pro to get a titanium Apple product. You just need to have an iPhone and you can apply for this for free. It costs nothing to apply for this. In fact, I have no clue how Apple or anybody is making money off of this. All right, don't know what else to talk about. Thank you for watching. Do me a favor and interact with the stuff below. My name is DeWolf, Random Alpha, signing out.